Welcome back. Do you have tons of awesome photos on your computer that would look amazing on your wall? Our next guest has a solution for you. Thanks for joining us today.
Hey, great to be here.
Now, I have to say, I'm one of those people who's taking photos and all of a sudden the computer is just filled with all these great pictures, but I'm not really doing anything with them, and you have a solution with Posterjack.
It's a pretty common problem that people are taking all these photos, just putting them on their computer, and then they're not really enjoying them. And who wants to print them all as 4x6s and put them in a shoebox? That's pretty old school, right?
Yeah, it really is. So tell me a little bit about your company and what it does.
Well, Posterjack.ca is based out of Toronto, and we manufacture everything there. And we're an online company, so you just go to our website, you upload your digital photos, and then we turn them into artwork and ship them to you.
And the website is super easy to use. Now, we're going to show people how to use it. But first, I think people, you can't help but notice that there are all these beautiful canvas prints behind us. So kind of walk us through, what you did here, the sizes, and some of the technology as far as getting the best quality image.
Okay, well, I've got a number of different products here, but the ones that's really popular right now is these gallery wrap canvases. So we've got one right here to the right of us. And this is actually from one of our customers, Charmaine Lauro, and she wanted me to give a shout out to her blog, lovehard.ca. This was something she did last year, took this shot in Queens. And look what a cool piece of art that turned into. And when you talk about gallery wrap, that just means that the actual photo extends around the edge of the canvas.
Oh, that's neat. Yeah, on the side you can see that the photo extends there.
Yeah, so it's a really modern look, and you don't need a frame, which is kind of the cool thing about it. So it looks really good now, but you're not going to have some dated, clunky frame 5 years down the road. It's still going to look good then.
Especially for people who live in loft spaces or have open spaces, I love this type of artwork on the wall.
Yeah, it gives a kind of funky look to it.
Yeah, and we can't ignore that I am standing behind myself right here in a beautiful picture with my son Connor. So this has the same type of effect on the side.
It does, right. That's the gallery wrap.
Now, what type of quality photo did you have to take? I know you grabbed some online. So what was the resolution of that photo?
Well, I took these off your Flickr account, and they were about 10 megapixel photos. So that was a very high resolution photo, and that's a question that a lot of people have. Will my photos look good if I'm going to blow them up like that? And we try to make that as easy as possible at Posterjack. So when you upload your digital photo, what happens is we do a quality check. So as soon as you've got it uploaded, we look at the size of poster or the size of art you want, and then we give you a quality check. Hey, it's going to turn out fantastic, and then you can proceed. If it's not good enough, it won't even let you order it. You can just call our 1-800 number, and we'll help you figure out what the problem could be.
No, because this is what kind of surprises me when I look at this photo. You see, I'm standing beside it. You see how large the image is, and the detailing is just amazing. Now, what would a photo like this cost?
Something that size would cost $100.
Okay, but that's fairly reasonable. And you're thinking about art for your wall that you want to keep around for a long time. It's also a great gift for someone. Now, is there anything about the images behind you that's kind of special?
This particular one was from a contest we did last week. We ran a Twitter contest on our account. So who could put up the best photo, and that's the one that won. It's actually a guy was climbing Everest, that is that in the background, and so he got a giant 24 by 36 canvas. He's going to come pick it up later in the week, but we thought, hey, we'll just bring it on air and show it off because it's such a cool photo.
Yeah,
and that's what it's really all about. I mean, that memory of him being on Everest, now that's going to be up on his wall, life-size, and he's going to love it forever.
Now, this is kind of fun because you took a photo that my fiance just put online literally a week ago at Niagara Falls with this bird flying here. So it's funny for me to see, this was taken like 10 days ago, and then all of a sudden that's how quickly you can turn it into a print like this. So what's the process like for a customer who goes to the website as far as the duration you have to wait for an image?
Well, it's actually very, very short. So, I mean, being an online business, that's one of the things we learned. People order it and they want it the next day. So we're usually producing things in 2 to 3 days, oftentimes faster, and then we ship from Toronto to anywhere in Canada. So if you're in the GTA area, then it's going to get to you the next business day. If you're in someplace like Vancouver, then it might be 5 days because we send it by truck.
And as far as shipping costs?
Shipping costs are $8.50, and that's a flat rate for as much as you want to order to anywhere in Canada. And then if it's over $150, then shipping's free. So
it's very reasonable. Now, the holidays are coming up, so I think people are going to love this idea. Like I said, amazing for gifts. Can you show us just how easy it is to do this on the website so people don't really, fear it? Because I think some people may think, okay, this takes a lot of work, but it's probably just a couple minutes.
It's actually really easy, and that's kind of the secret ingredient that we've come up with, is making it so easy to do. So you're looking at the website right now. This is our homepage. We've got all of our products across the top. So we've got the posters, which were kind of our bread and butter. We've got the canvases that we were just looking at. We also do frame photos and peel and stick posters, which I'll show you a little bit later. We also have a cool collage design tool, so you can just go and upload all of your different photos. It puts it into a collage, and then we turn that into a piece of art. Now the process is you just go to Choose File, pick where that is in your hard drive, choose the size you want, and then click Upload, and that's it. It'll bring it right there into the shopping cart, give you that quality check, and then we do some things with the cropping too, so you can kind of play around with that. If you want, you can upload a second photo, or you can just proceed to the checkout and you're done. So literally, it only takes 2 to 3 minutes to do this. We put all the prices on the front page, so everything's transparent. So
now, what about Twitter? Where can people find you on Twitter?
Posterjack .ca, and we had to spell out .ca, so D-O-T-C-A.
Okay, so that's pretty easy. We'll put a link on CP24.com. Now, before you go, I want you to tell us a little bit about these peel and stick images here, because this is a different idea that I've never really thought about doing something like this.
Yeah, this is something that we're really proud of, and it's doing really well. We're the only ones doing this in Canada, where we print onto a peel and stick, and it's the material that makes it so cool. So it's actually a linen, and on the back it has a low-tack adhesive. So you can just stick these right up onto a wall. It won't harm the paint. You could stick them onto glass. You can take them off, reposition them. The company that manufactures this stuff says you can even take it off up to 200 times and move it around. So it's really cool for things like this. I mean, this is a great photo, something fun and sporadic that you might want to put up on your wall right after you met Sir Richard,
yes,
or for Halloween photos. Timely, right?
So cute.
You might just want to take those great shots you had of Halloween, put them up in the kids' bedroom, and then by a year later, you know, they're getting kind of old, take them down, put up new ones. So.
All right, love it. So Posterjack.ca is where people can go, and we'll make sure to put a link up at CP24.com.
Great. Looking forward to all those nice photos.
Thank you so much for joining us, and great work.
Thanks.
It's time for a short break here on Webnation. Coming up, a site where you can watch feature films for free online without getting in trouble.